Welcome to your weekly sales supercharge. So this week is a little bit different, and I think our future weeks are going to be a little bit different too, at least for the time being. This is different for a few reasons. Number one, I just noticed that you can see my little helper down there. This is a mom life moment right now as I record this. I know many of you who are working parents get this. So Jack may have something to chime in and share for this week. But it's also different because if you watched one of my most recent morning sales supercharge lives, then you heard that for the interim, for the time being, at least, I am pausing the morning live streams just to focus on a couple of key initiatives within the company and within my life. And that's also part of how we all up level, right? Is we've got to focus on what are the top 1 to 3 priorities right now that I'm focused on, and anything that's not in alignment with those. Part of what we have to do sometimes is stop doing those. So with that, my thought right now, and this is where I really want to hear from you as a member of this community. And if you're watching this from the email list, part of my intention too is I really value the honor of being in your inbox and being in your ear every week. And so I want to give extra value to you as a member of my list and as a member of this community. So my intention right now and my thoughts are every week just sharing a special sales or mindset, wealth consciousness tip that's specifically for you as a member of this community. If you're on the email list, you'll get it first as well. So, but let me know too let me know if you have different ideas of what you would prefer in your inbox every week. Because if you're a member of the community, every Monday we send out a sales newsletter. So for this week, what I wanted to talk with you about in terms of sales is it's actually a conversation we were having with the members of my membership. She sells all access this morning. We were talking about prospecting and lead generation. And I don't know about you, but for me, for many years, I would get so hung up on sales calls and feelings of fear and anxiety about, is this client going to close? And I would get myself really like the word tizzy is what's showing up right now. So to say in a tizzy about it. And it wasn't powerful. And I always did well. I was always a top performer in sales, but the inner struggle was real. And knowing what I know now, I know I also would have sold more if I wasn't experiencing all of that inner turmoil with it. So the energy that I've learned to be in, that I would invite you to practice this week, to try on for size if you have sales or discovery calls, is the lean back, which is when you're in your sales conversations, knowing that you are literally evaluating that client as much as they're evaluating you. Had to do a quick little pause there because that noise was getting loud. So you are evaluating your client as much as they are evaluating you. And with that, we can sometimes put our prospects up on a pedestal and feel like they're better than us, or more worthy, more valuable than us. And that's not the energy you want going into your sales conversation. So one little tip that you can use is to physically lean back in your chair and lean back in your seat, and just kind of have that energy of, let's see where this conversation goes. Let's see if we're a good fit to work together. But it's going to help you get out of any sort of anxiety or fear or like clenching around the sales conversation, which is actually part of what diminishes your power in that. And it's going to help you really step into your true power, which is you knowing how valuable the service that you have to offer is, how valuable you are as either the service provider or the person who's connecting your customer with the service. And you will just do an experiment for the next week and watch and see if you don't close more deals as a result of that energy. So I want to hear your biggest takeaway below. Please share, if you're watching this on YouTube, share your biggest takeaway. Please forward this to a friend who is in sales or who's an entrepreneur who you think could benefit from this message. Thanks for bearing with me today as we got some mom action going on behind me too. And let me know what would be most valuable for you in these weekly sales superchargers as well. All right, wishing you a beautiful rest of your week. Thanks so much for being a member of the community. And I look forward to hearing from you soon. Bye for now.